For more, we're now joined by Noy Leyb, an IDF reservist paratrooper. Noy, it's good to see you again. I'm certainly glad you're safe enough to chat with us on Morning in America. The Israeli troops, we know, have been fighting Hamas inside al-Shifa, the hospital complex, overnight. This medical compound has been described as a central hub for Hamas operations, possibly even the beating heart of it. How critical of a step was this in your country's efforts to wipe out Hamas?
I think it's obviously a very critical step. I mean, this is just one of the many hospitals. I came back from Gaza 2 days ago, and we were fighting against another hospital that was holding weapons. Hamas members were there. Everyone's making a big deal of this hospital, which is huge, but it's more than that. Hamas is hiding in hospitals. They're hiding in playgrounds. They're hiding in mosques. They're hiding in many of these buildings which are supposed to be safe for civilians, but they're not. So happy with what's going on, but there needs to be a lot more that has to be done.
Yeah, and I understand. My producers tell me you just came back from an operation in Gaza at a different hospital. So I mean, even though you weren't at al-Shifa, you know how sensitive this is. IDF describing this raid as being a precise and targeted operation and mission. Walk us through, how do you even begin to conduct targeted strikes on a medical complex that has a neonatal ward, intensive care units, a surgical center inside? Where do you even begin?
The IDF is one of I think one of the only armies which is very specific about their preciseness. You try to understand that there's no civilians in the area. The IDF does a lot to ensure that civilians' lives are protected. So they're telling the civilians to move out of the area. They're dropping leaflets. They're sending text messages. They're doing everything possible to move those civilians away. So once the IDF does attack, they can ensure that it's attacking only who needs to be attacked, which are the terrorists, of course.
Yeah. And, prior to this raid, the United States confirming Israeli claims that Hamas is operating inside and underneath multiple hospitals in Gaza, storing weapons in Gaza City, under al-Shifa. We've now all seen that underground video that was shared just this week from an IDF spokesperson. You've got weapons, hostage evidence underground. Do you think any of this will have, impact on public reaction to Israel's ground assault in Gaza?
I don't know. I mean, I was just in Gaza for 2 weeks, and I can tell you, what I can tell you is that myself, we found weapons, we found drones that are meant to drop grenades on soldiers. We found all of this stuff used for terror. I can tell you, and I can promise you, that we were shot at from a hospital. We were shot at from a playground. We were shot at from many of these public buildings that the world needs to know about. But the facts are out there. There's still a ton of people protesting against Israel who have no clue what's going on about the situation. But we're hopefully taking the steps to convince some of those people and show them who the real enemies are, the real terrorists are.
And hopefully some of that video, I mean, just seeing the juxtaposition of, the baby bottles in the hospital and the hair ties and the chairs with the ropes, all underneath a hospital near sick kids. Hopefully that changes some hearts and minds. My last question for you, Noy, while we still have you, meanwhile, an Israeli official says a hostage deal breakthrough could come in the next few days. Do many Israelis share that kind of optimism when you're talking about dealing and negotiating with terrorists? Do Israelis have that optimism, and do soldiers have that optimism?
I mean, I've been really disconnected from social media and from the news because literally just got back. But between us soldiers, and we speak a lot, I think that we're all hopeful, but it's been a very long time. It's been over a month since October 7th. My personal opinion is that a lot of the hostages probably aren't alive anymore. I don't want to say how many, but you have children, that you have babies, you have a woman who apparently just gave birth, you have people without their medication, and they're all trying to survive in tunnels underground without a lot of airflow, which is not normal for a normal human being to survive. Even the Hamas terrorists, 2 to 3 weeks, have to come out of these tunnels to get some air. So we're very hopeful, and there is some work going on, but My personal opinion is that Hamas isn't taking the best care of them. We know that they're being tortured, and who knows who's alive.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.